Now.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hello, my friends.
Hey.
Shine on.
So I'm kind of sure like you're wondering why I'm here today. In fact, I met Danny 3 months ago, 4 months ago actually, and I am coming from. I'm from France, but I'm based now in London, and I'm working there with the two persons here, Oriol and Plun. And so here today, I'm here because I came to Jaywick during the United Nations meeting on the 14th of November, where they ask you a questions about what you think is the situation in Jaywick, what you think is wrong, and what the government should do for you guys. And me, I am personally very interested in all technologies can be a solution for the future of all the communities, and especially here I'm trying to work a lot with here Danny, but for all Jaywick. So I took a video from Danny when you were during the United Nations meeting with Philip Alston.
What brings you? What brings you? You remember a robot? That is the next thing the youth, not only in Jaywick, but around the world, have to fight.
And so I remember, so when I was in Jaywick during this presentation, I heard your voice, and some of you were talking about the fact that you guys don't have access anymore to the jobs because they are not anymore in Jaywick or Clacton and C, but they are, for example, in Colchester, and it's very tricky to go there. Transport is very hard to go there. So I was thinking, what is wrong with the UK government and what they should do to help places like Jaywick to get better, to have more money, of course, but also access to healthcare, have access to the jobs you don't have anymore. So I was walking around with Danny after this meeting in November, and I saw young people from Jaywick, older people from Jaywick, and what I saw the most is that you don't have access, the government is not giving you access anymore to what is going on, the new thing is not going on. And for example, what is most relevant right now is the new technologies which are reshaping the way we work, the new jobs, and most of the new jobs we are going to have in the future are, for example, using artificial intelligence, machine learning. Yeah, I got this from Philip Alston, who said this at the end of the meeting in Jaywick on the 14th of November, when he was saying, if you want things to get better, don't wait for the government to help you. And I was kind of shocked by what he was saying. I was kind of thinking, why the government can help you guys? And in a certain point, I was like, this is where I think I can work with Danny on both for my making understand people that we should not be scared about the new technologies like artificial intelligence and automation. We should embrace them and make new things happen, and make things get better in Jaywick, for example. So maybe you don't know what is, for example, artificial intelligence, but artificial intelligence is what the nerd guy in engineers around the world are working on to automate the new jobs. So the problem with artificial intelligence is it's built around a system for the private industries to replace humans, to replace us, workers, by machines. So we are in the situation right now that if we think about this, in the next 15 years, more than 40% of the jobs we know now are going to be replaced by this machine. And this is not okay. We can't live in this system where what are we going to do? Are we going to live on welfare? Maybe, but the thing is, welfare is not enough to survive, or at least to live comfortably. It's not okay. So I was thinking, okay, I know about you, I know a lot about Jaywick, not in a good way from the newspaper, but in a very good way when I came here and saw your community and saw, for example, your meeting with the United Nations. So I was thinking, what if automated system can be used for social good? What if Jaywick, for example, let's take Jaywick as an example, what if Jaywick was using artificial intelligence to generate positive outcomes, to generate like money? And so I'm going to go on that later. I just recently made some research on what the governments want the benefits and pension rates to be in 2019 and 2020, and I saw that the higher rate would be like £87 per week, and the lower one 57 per week, which is absolutely not enough to live comfortably. So my question was, what if we use automated machines, so like the computer I have around here, to mine cryptocurrency, which is like a digital money. Through this system, we could mine cryptocurrency and generate more money for the community of Jaywick. If we use the system I'm going to teach you to use this afternoon, the idea would be, let's say that with one computer, we could generate, on the beginning, £5 more per week for the benefits, and if we keep using it, if we keep mining cryptocurrency, at a certain point we could raise more than £10 per week, which I know doesn't look very appealing because it's just £10, but I'm just saying that if we use this, it's free of electricity. I mean, we use electricity, but it's free of using it. The computer are here. If we do that and we raise more money, maybe we can keep going on doing this. So the benefits would be, first, to know more about technologies, make sure that the youngest people know more about technologies, and being able to have a new job, the new job which are related to high-tech, automation. They have the knowledge to use this. And second hand, to make sure that you guys have access to new source of income. So to do that, to manage a bit this workshop, we are going first to set up a cryptocurrency miner for you guys, and so I will ask you to be around this computer and use them, and after I would like to ask you, if you don't mind, individual interviews on what you think about Jaywick's situation, what you think the government should do for you. If not, what you should do between yourself, and also what you think about high technologies. Do you think it's a threat? Do you think it's a positive value if we consider it, etc. So yeah, do you have so far any comments or questions?
I think it's great what you're offering, and I like the way you say that in the future, 15 years, a lot of 40% of the jobs could be taken up by machines.
Yeah.
So we need to get involved now before they do take over.
Yeah.
So how can you help us do that?
But this is, and in fact, I say 40% of the job are going to be taken over, by machine. But this, inputs are made by people who live actually in cities. So people who live in cities don't have the same problem than people who live in the countryside and don't have access to all this technology. So
Yep.
it would be even worse in this kind of place, because you will be replaced first, and you don't have access to new kind of education like they are in the big city, So that's why I think I really want you to start using this computer
Yep.
to generate first monetary value, and after know more about these technologies.
We want to get involved. Get me on it. I want to learn.
Okay, let's start.
This is good. Thank you. That was amazing.
So I'm going to, if you guys, I have 4 computers here.
I'm up for it. 4 people. Me, Donna, Jim, Boo. We're on it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on it.
You got 4 of us. There you go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
I'm ready. Let's go.